Hi, in this video I'll show you how to create beautiful Jupyter Notebook slides in 2024. So let's get started. First, I'm gonna open my terminal, and in my terminal, I'm assuming you already have conda, Python, and a bunch of other things. So I'm just gonna show you how to create those slides. So the first thing I'm gonna do is to create an environment. Let's just start with that. So I'm gonna say conda create -n. Let's give our environment a name. So let's say Jupyter slides. Python. The most recent stable version is 3.12, so that's what I'm gonna do. I want to have Anaconda in my environment, and I want to have Jupyter as well. So I do that, and we wait for a few minutes. I say yes. Once you have created your environment, let's go on our environment. So conda activate Jupyter slides. And so far, this is completely optional. I just prefer to do it this way. That way I have separate environments for separate projects. And now onto actually installing the plugin that will allow us to create those Jupyter slides. So you have to do pip install Jupyter Lab-rise. And now let's open up that Jupyter Notebook. So Jupyter, we're gonna do Jupyter Lab because we're in 2024. And that should open a new window. This is what you would see from scratch. So let's create a new Jupyter Notebook. And let's say you want some text with titles. So you can switch the cell type here to be from code to markdown. And we type here, hi, this is a title. And we do shift enter, we have our first title. And then the second one, let's say it's something that you want to write. So my first thought. And then here again, I change it to markdown. My second thought. And let's have another title. So here is my second slide, and in this second slide we will have some code. So I switch here from code actually I just leave it as code. I'm not gonna switch it to markdown. And here you could have something like print hello world, and there you go. And you can continue creating as you need. So to be able to create these slides, you should go here where it says common tools. If you're not seeing this, you have to click here on this symbol, and then you should see common tools. And then you select each one of the cells. So this one, it shows you what the cell is. You can add some tags if you want to, editable or read only, depending on what you want to do. If this is a notebook you're sharing with someone and you want them only to be able to read it but not change it, you would change it to read only. And then for the slide type, for the titles, I use slide. And then for this following things within the same slide, so now I clicked on the new cell, I change it to fragment. You could do sub-slide, but it creates a weird flow. Fragment works better. Skip and notes are things that are not going to be visualized once you're showing the slides. So maybe some reference, some link with documentation that you don't really want to talk about while you're presenting, but that you want people to have in their Jupyter Notebooks for reference. You could use skip or notes. But mainly I use either for each one of the cells, either slide or fragment. So this one, I want this to start my new slide. So now I click on slide, and this one is going to be fragment. This one is going to be fragment as well, and I'm gonna get rid of this last cell because I don't need it. And then to visualize it as a slideshow, you have to find the symbol here. You click on it, and you have to go back to the beginning. So there you go. This is how it works. One thing I forgot to mention is that the code is interactive. So while you're presenting, you can modify your code. So for example, you can say print, yes, and there you go. So hopefully this helps. See you next time. Bye bye.